Gonna build a mountain from a little hill.
Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is the Lady Designer, and today we finally have some more news of Planet Zoo. Today they are announcing free update 1.11 coming to us on the 18th of October, and we all know what is going to happen because that means that there is also an announcement of a new pack on its way, because normally, and I'm going to assume that is going to be the case as well, this time we also get a new Planet Zoo pack next to the free update 1.11. So hopefully we will hear more about that new pack very, very soon. And in today's video, we are going to talk about everything that we can expect with free update 1.11. Hello, zookeepers. The sun has set on summer once again when it comes to Planet Zoo news. We hope you enjoyed the announcement of the Sounds of Summer, a musical experience of 12 chill pop tracks to enjoy for all the lo-fi fans out there. If you have not listened to that one yet, I highly recommend you to go and check that one out because it is so super chill. I absolutely love the music. But however, that's not all, of course. Introducing the 1.11 free update, which will be making its way to you on the 18th of October. So the first thing is Educator exhibit demonstrations. Ever wants to get up close and personal with your exhibit animals? Well, now you can, or at least the guest can. As of update 1.11, educators will be able to take exhibit animals out and hold them for display and demonstration when giving talks to guests. This will be available for a wide variety of species, but not all, like very large, dangerous, and or unsafe species will not be included, such as, for example, the common death adder and the golden poison frog. After all, we want to keep both your educators and guests safe. During talks, an educator will proceed to showcase them to the guests. Before resuming the talk as normal, educators will either hold them one-handed, two-handed, or on their shoulder, depending on species. So play around and see how your favorites are held. That's a really cute little feature. Alongside this, animal talk points will now display an image on their base of the animal that is being spoken about to make it easier for you to know what's happening at a glance. Oh, that's a really nice feature. I do really like that as well. I actually didn't really think of like educators doing talks with exhibits. I actually don't even know if that is already in the game. I guess it is. I usually don't know. I think so. I think this is just like an extra what educators now can do with exhibits, right? But correct me if I'm wrong. Customizable exhibit backdrops. Your exhibits are getting another upgrade too with the addition of customizable 2D backdrops. Now you can change the background image of your exhibits to anything you want, allowing you to personalize and theme your exhibits in an entirely new way. Do you have a themed area of your zoo that you want to add a design for? Or maybe you just want to feature your own pictures from your favorite zoo trips? Anything is possible. We can't wait to see what designs you come up with. Now, I am very curious, like reading this feels like, is it just, it doesn't really feel like any different than just having a billboard with a backdrop and just adding that onto the back of the exhibit. I don't really think it's going to be any different than that, but now it's just integrated into the exhibit, I guess. As a default option, all of the 4 current 2D facades will be available to use on any exhibit, so you can change their theming to suit the area instead of the species if so desired. Exhibit population management. I thought that was all? Nope. Exhibits are getting a management upgrade with the new population management tab. We know the rate at which exhibit animals reproduce can be quite fast, so now you will be able to automatically handle the overpopulation of your exhibits, which can be hopefully very useful. With the ability to set different rules for the males and females of the species, you'll be able to ensure your exhibits are properly maintained. Set your max population count for each, your priority filters such as if they should be removed by oldest first, and then decide what to do with the excess. Put them in storage, sell them, or release them to the wild. That is definitely very, very easy. So you can really easily maintain some exhibits and make sure all the babies and stuff are being sold. Oh, I do really like that. If you have friends in your exhibits that you're worried about, don't fret. You can set custom exemptions on specific animals that that will override your management filters, so your favorite animals are safe and sound. Oh, I can totally see that. For example, you want to have like an albino, you have an albino in your exhibit and you do not want that one to be sold or anything like that. That is definitely going to be super useful. Exhibit camera improvements. Last but certainly not least, your exhibit cameras are getting an upgrade. The interior camera has been improved to allow you a better view of inside your exhibits, and you can get up close and personal with your animals with the all-new orbit mode. This will be familiar as it works similarly to the habitat camera and will lock on and track whichever animal is selected. I'm not really sure if tracking is the right word for exhibits, unless they did upgrade the animations that the animals have. But yeah, I'm not counting on that. But I guess it's a nice feature. I just don't really think that I will be using it that frequently. New Biome Skirts. Your maps are getting an upgrade too with a set of brand new Biome Skirts. Create a new look for your zoos with 12 new Biome Skirts and one reskin design to allow you even more variation when determining the look of your landscape. Oh, that's really nice. I'm really curious to see more about that. Ramp terrain stamp. To allow you even more terrain variation and an easier time producing it, we're also introducing a brand new ramp terrain stamp. This terrain modification tool will allow you to easily create ramps both as upward hills and downward slopes with the ability to customize the length, width, and slope of the ramp. It will be easier than ever before to customize your layout and easier to create inclined path. Ooh, that definitely sounds super interesting. I really super curious about this ramp terrain stamp tool. Piebald or Piebaldism, I hope I pronounced that right, describes patterns of unpigmented spots across an animal's skin or coat, resulting in some really unique looking variants. This rare genetic expression is added as a new color morph to some species in Planet Zoo. As of update 1.11, you will be able to discover and enjoy this look on your Nyala, pronghorn antelope, and springbok. Oh, that is very interesting. Now, I do wonder, like, are those like the only animals that Piebaldism can happen with? Because I would think that it's something that maybe happens with more different type of animals. So I'm curious why it's only these 3 animals, but maybe there's a specific reason for it. It's like these are all 3 like hooved animals, if I may call them that way. So I wonder actually if that is the if these are the only animals that Piebaldism happens with or not. But nonetheless, I'm very curious to see how this is going to look at these animals. New animal behaviors. Escapes. Escaped animals will now get up to even more mischief with a range of new behaviors that will diversify the way escaped animals act. For example, escaped animals will now have the ability to attack bins. If an animal of large enough size escapes, they will proceed to knock over bins they come across and eat the garbage inside. Ew. Don't worry though, as the trash is just food waste left by guests, it won't cause a disease risk to your animals. However, it still isn't healthy for your animals and will impact the quality of their last meal. Make sure to quickly return them to their enclosure and provide them with a safe and healthy snack from the comfort of their habitat. Now, this is actually quite interesting because if you have seen our African mini zoo series that is on the channel right now, we have escaping lemurs like pretty much all the time, but they indeed don't really do that much. So I am actually really curious. Like, this was just an example with the bins, so I'm assuming there are going to be a lot more and other behaviors as well. Like, it will be super cool to see like a lemur, for example. Like, well, okay, guests are not really having a bag with them, but maybe like have a lemur just climb up a guest or something like that, or sit on their head. I mean, like lemurs, I remember that lemurs can do that. So I'm really excited to see more about these new animal behaviors regarding escapes. Definitely very excited to see more. However, I am a little bit confused about the fact that there is no disease risk for the animals, because there's also like this possibility that gas would throw in food in the habitat, which can also cause disease, I thought. But it happened, like it only happened to me twice in like the 3 years that I'm playing Planet Zoo, so it's not like I know exactly what happens. I do know that you get like a notification that one of your animals ate food. I thought they also got sick, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure now that I'm talking about it. Sounds of Summer speaker upgrade. We're continuing to celebrate the sounds of summer by bringing it into your zoos. As of update 1.11, you'll be able to play any of the tracks from Sound of Summer through your in-game speakers. Allow your guests to relax with 12 new chill pop tracks inspired by the Planet Zoo soundtrack and enjoy a lo-fi experience as you kick back and relax and build your zoo. The full information on Sounds of Summer and to listen to all the tracks, head over to the link in the description. And of course, update 1.11 will also come with various bug fixes and improvements as always. We will be able to read more about that in the patch notes upon release on the 18th of October. Now this free update 1.11 definitely looks like having a lot of focus on exhibits this time. So I am just in general like really curious if the new pack has anything to do with that. Like, is there something in the new pack that like basically required Planet Zoo to like upgrade the exhibits in a way? I really have no idea. I'm really curious to find out. But obviously like the educators and doing like these exhibit demonstrations, I really do like that. I'm really curious to see how that will work in the game. So yeah, definitely some really nice things and like the escaping and stuff with the animals and the peopleism. Very fun things for the free update that is coming to us on the 18th of October. But as always, like I am just super excited to hear more about the pack that will be launching next to this free update. What are your guesses of the new pack or what it could be? Do let me know in the comments down below. And of course, do let me know what you all think of a free update 1.11 and what is like your most favorite feature that they're going to add with this free update. Do let me know in the comments down below as well. Leave a like at the video if you guys enjoyed and subscribe, of course, if you haven't already, if you want to stay updated with all the new Planet Zoo news that we are probably going to get in the coming days, coming weeks. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. And yeah, I just really do hope to see you guys all in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys!